We're all happy?
We're happy.
So what are we doing today?
Well, you've been curing a thyroid nodule.
Exactly.
Now, show us, and you've got all your, basically you have no more symptoms.
Right. Meaning
when the doctor tests you, your blood numbers are essentially normal.
That's right.
So the symptoms are your blood numbers that you get in a medical test.
Well, it's a little more detailed than that, but...
Okay, go ahead. Tell us the details. That's good. Go into the details.
If I were to just go to a general practitioner and have blood work, it would look like normal thyroid function now. But one side is doing all the work and the other side is not doing anything, and that's not normal thyroid behavior. So that's why he wants to take out the nodule, and he said when that happens, then the other side will start doing its job.
Oh my.
So you mean you haven't actually caused your thyroid to come back into a balanced function.
Well, I wasn't, until this last appointment, I really wasn't aware that that's how it was working, so.
Okay. But according to him in this last appointment, that is how it's working.
Right.
So the test...
One side's doing all the work, and the other side is, the side with the nodules doing all the work, and the other side's just sitting there going, you do all the work.
Now, what have you been doing to balance it?
Well, I, align with my thyroid, and I'm, constantly checking all day if I'm in alignment and it's working for me, my ally. And often I find it isn't, so I change it, and that's what I'm doing for that. I'm also doing skills on the website and removing the pathologies, just the whole thing.
And when you're, do you go up and down, like when your thyroid isn't working, do you have like emotional or negative like feelings that tell you like to check yourself and to bring it back into balance? Or there's some signals, negative signals that you get that tell you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I get kind of moody, or I get pissed off, and then I check it, and it's usually out of alignment when I'm feeling that way. I've felt that way in the last couple of days, like just edgy. More an emotional level than like heart palpitations or anything physical like that. When you have hyperthyroid, you get sweaty and all this stuff. I don't have any of that stuff, but just I noticed that I get edgy and I'm snapping at people, and so then I know to check it and do a bunch of stuff.
Which one works and which one doesn't? The right or the left?
The left side is the working one, and the right side is not working.
So it's just inert. It's not like he wants to remove the thyroid. He wants to remove
No. He wants to remove the nodule.
The nodule's on the left side?
The nodule on the left side. He says that I, pretty much guarantees that I won't need like medication or anything, because when I found out I had this condition, I just did not want to end up taking pills for my whole life, or doing anything radical like that. But I'm still going to get rid of it myself. But there's worse things that can be happening with you. So.
Right. But he's pretty confident that if the nodule's gone, the thyroid will start working.
Yeah, everything will start going normal again. And he's not even that, he says it's not urgent to do that right now, because I told him I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do the surgery, and like I said, he was a little taken aback by that, but he said, well, you have time, and because I told him I was going to work on it myself, and he said, well, you have time for that, and come back in 6 months, we'll look at it again. So
Okay.
that's where I'm at with that.
Okay.
But when I started this, I just knew that it was going to take some time. I tested, and I knew it was going to take 6 months to a year to really get rid of it.
Oh, you tested about how much time it was going to take to repair your thyroid.
Yeah.
Well, that was probably a good thing to do.
Yeah, because I didn't want to expect to go in there a month later and then it's not, or I wasn't getting the changes I expected. I wanted to have a time frame. So
I wish you had told me what you tested, because I was expecting you to go in a month later and have it be gone.
The thing with thyroid nodules is they're really, really slow growing, and often they're not, you don't even do anything about them. It's only when they get, when they do like what mine is doing, that it's even a concern. And
okay, I want to
yeah.
test some things. So can you hold up your hand, show how you test? Okay. Am I showing any symptoms right now? Test that.
Yes.
Okay. Are they symptoms of thyroid imbalance?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell us what the symptoms are and test each one as you tell us, so that you find out if it really is one of the symptoms?
Okay, well, the first one is, we've talked about this before, but I call it babbling. I don't know what else to call it, just running off the mouth. Big smile. And that's a symptom. Okay.
Did you get a signal on that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so one is babbling, so that's a signal to work on your thyroid if you ever catch yourself doing that.
Right.
This is how you're going to take away that nodule.
Okay, I just had another thought on that. The thyroid's in the throat, and to me that's about communication.
Yeah.
And I thought it was about I think it's about, I talk a lot, but maybe not talking about what's really bothering me, and I'm just talking about other things. So it's kind of a distraction ploy or something like that. Yeah, got a signal on that one.
Okay, so that's another thing. Number one, to cure your thyroid, do the counter-symptomatic behavior. Talk about what's really bothering you.
Okay.
Number one. Two, look for places where you slip into not talking about what's really bothering you, because that means your thyroid is not balanced and it's time to actually just directly adjust your thyroid.
Right.
So now test, is my thyroid now in perfect adjustment at this moment?
I got a yes.
Was it when I started on this call?
No.
All right. So we saw your symptoms, and you told the truth and addressed the problem, and your thyroid came into adjustment because you did the counter-symptomatic behavior. And did you actually directly adjust your thyroid yet?
No.
So
Do that now.
you didn't, yeah, but you see, you didn't have to. if you can maintain the countersymptomatic behavior, your thyroid will go out of whack less often, and then the nodule will continue to disappear. And what you're trying to do is cause a continuous disappearance throughout the day and night while you're sleeping, so that your thyroid, see, if your thyroid stays balanced, I have a theory about this, I'm just going to say this. I think the way to dissolve the nodule is to keep the thyroid balanced at all times. That, you could say this, as you say, it grows very slowly one way or the other. So, when you're unbalanced, it's growing, or you're growing another one, or whatever. You know, Ross has 4 of them. And when you're not balanced, it's disappearing. So you're adding a little and taking a little away. It's always changing.
Right.
Your whole body is like your gums are always changing. The bones under your teeth are always changing. You know, like people get loose teeth and then they repair them. That was my experience. I did that.
Too.
Oh, Barb did too. That's right, Barb.
Amazing.
Another big one of your big victories was that you handled your, your gum problem long ago, right?
Yeah.
Long ago.
It's amazing. They told me I'd lose all my teeth that was about 5 years ago.
And they're all fine.
He was saying, oh, those are going to have to all come out. And now they're totally solid in there.
Oh, my God. And you hit the age, like you don't look it, but you're like 55, I guess, right?
Yeah.
No way!
In a couple of weeks.
Oh, wait a minute. That's right. Our birthdays are coming, Barb.
I know.
I'm the 2nd and you're the...
December 4th and December 2nd for him.
Oh.
And then Fran comes.
Yeah, she's the 13th. Oh, brother. Oh,
it's
brother.
Like a Sagittarius party or something?
Yes.
Yeah, we've had those parties for the 3 of us.
Religious fervor.
Yeah, that's right. So, Jen, how do you feel now?
Calm.
I noticed when I asked you that you sat back and relaxed and, noticed yourself.
Yeah.
And so, over the last month or two, have you reduced the symptoms of the thyroid nodule?
Yeah, well, I did that we started working on this together, about 2.5 months ago?
Yeah.
And I got rid of those symptoms 2 or 3 weeks into it, so, and haven't had them since.
You know what usually happens to people with herpes?
Yeah.
Is their outbreak ends and they never get another one. Like the day they start can be the end of their herpes.
Yeah.
It was basically what happened with you. It just decreased to the point where it was negligible.
It was a matter of days. I'm just thinking back on it. Days.
Show us your signal. Are there some lessons in the web college that I need to do today?
Yes. I already did one. I did a lesson today. Trauma.
Tell us more about that.
I did. Well, also when the last couple of days, I just kind of, like I said, I was a little edgy. So I went on to the website, and today I did a trauma removal, and that felt really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Your current
immediately.
trauma? Was it current trauma?
Yeah, a current trauma from Friday.
Nice.
Why did I spend the weekend with that thing? Come on.
I know, it's amazing. People spend lifetimes. It's good.
Yeah,
Oops, I think your mic went down a little bit again or something. There you go.
Is that better?
There you go, I think so. You get really faint sometimes. Yeah, we were working with a guy yesterday that had a trauma from like 30 years ago that he was, his whole life had been run by.
Really?
Yeah, that guy Marcus was awesome.
Oh, that's right. I heard about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are around
Yeah,
their traumas.
yeah, I was looking at that myself.
So Jen, hold up your hand so we can see how you test. And test this question, have I removed all the effects of that trauma that I worked on today?
Yes.
You know, I'm putting this into a movie that gets tacked onto other movies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Barb, you know the one I mean. You're in it and Keely's in it and so on. That movie, the overview little movie.
Yeah, I like that one. That's a good movie. Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put a short clip of you, too, in it, Jen.
Oh, good.
Okay. What's that movie about?
Well, we just basically say things we've cured and
Okay.
demonstrate finger testing. And, you know, it's like so people can see what it looks like in different people.
Right.
So say the things. Just give us a grocery list of the things that you've cured.
Well, thyroid nodule symptoms I've cured. I mean, I can't claim that the nodule's gone, but I'll get there. Cold or flu, I don't know, it would have been either one. I got rid of that.
Oh, that's right. You let a flu come on to see if you could cure it, and then you cured it.
I did. I did. Do you guys do that too? No.
I have.
Right.
I have never had the opportunity. I've never had a flu try to come. I didn't even notice I wasn't getting the flu anymore until about a year after I stopped getting it.
Wow. Well, yeah. I guess some, what else? Food addictions, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah.
Still working on those, but I think I've cured a lot of things, a lot of dysfunctions.
Yeah.
And you know, it doesn't just go. Yeah, I have to keep going back and checking for them. They pop up, but
you're wanting approval.
Wanting approval. I think that one's gotten a lot better, but I can't say it's completely. Yeah.
Well, we've been doing some really good work in this movie, I noticed, and it's only like 15 minutes we've been on. Actually, maybe a little more, but this is really good. Is there another lesson in the web college which I haven't started yet?
Oh, you know, do you really need me to test that?
That I should do today, next.
Okay, okay.
It'd be good for me to do next.
Yes.
Okay. Test a number 1 through 12 to see what skill it's in.
Okay. Just 1 through 12, or should I look at the website?
No, right? You can just start by testing a number.
Okay. Six.
Okay, now go to skill 6. And Barb,
Okay.
you too. And test through skill 6 with her, and let's see what she comes up with.
Skill 6.
So you're going to do this with Jack.
I've never done it that way. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is. You can just blind test something and go right to the thing you need.
Oh, remove the veil. Woohoo!
My favorite. Okay, so you want to go in there and then test down the, let's see.
Okay.
Go down the lessons and just test. Or I could go down and you tell me where to stop. Did you get one? Oh my god, I was just thinking about these.
Okay, let's see. Salt.
You can do more than one.
Attack signals.
Okay, attack signals. Okay. Access 6 of the most common signals you get indicating that you've been attacked. So one of them could be the talking fast.
Yeah.
Examples are hurrying, overeating, being defensive, headache, certain kind of intuition.
I definitely get headaches when I get attacked.
Yeah, that's one. Yes.
I get clumsy, like I start dropping things.
Huh. Okay.
Oh, let's see what else. What else is there? That's all I get right now. Talking too much. Apologizing.
That's a good one. That's 4. 2 more.
Oh, 2 more. Okay, let's see.
Any kind of things that you think or sense or feel.
Yeah, I feel like punching somebody.
You're aggressive. Okay.
Aggressive, yeah.
Okay.
I definitely have an aggressive side to me. This is a good one. I tend to try to please the person that's attacking me.
Oh.
Yeah. Like I feel it, and so I want to, change their mood towards me. So I get extra nice, or I try to take care of them or something. I notice I do this at parties and stuff, so.
Does that usually work, or does it make it worse, or?
I don't know. I don't think it works.
It just kind of feeds into it. Okay,
yeah.
test this. How many have you been attacked at all today? Have you had any of these signals today? The ones that you just described?
I got a yes.
Okay, how many of them today did you have, like, over 1, 2, 3?
I didn't have a headache. Let's see. Just one.
Okay, which one was it, do you know? The talking one?
No, I think it was. Maybe it's. I know what happened, and
It was earlier today?
yeah, it was earlier today in my German class. I'm just trying to think how to put into words the reaction I had.
Well, let me ask you this. Was the attack intentional or unintentional by the other person?
Not intentional. I get a yes.
It was intentional?
And I don't know who it was, because it was in a group, and I don't know which person it was.
Have you been attacked at all during this call by me or Bart?
I've been attacked. No.
Okay, would it be good for you to heal the attacker of earlier today, or take any other actions?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and do it now. That's something I forget to do too. Just heal the person or the people that attacked you today during your class. Let me know when you did that.
Okay.
Okay. And is there any other action you need to take to heal yourself?
Yes.
Okay. So is it like something with one of your organs?
Something with one of my
I
organs.
mean, did the attack affect one of your organs?
I got a yes.
Okay, so maybe you have to heal that organ or repair it?
Yeah. Right. So, do I need to go through all of my organs?
No, unless you have an intuition which it is that was affected, and then you can take that organ back to full function, or take all your organs to full function.
You know, you can go through your organs in like half a second.
Yeah.
Just blast through it right from the top of your head down, and you'll just see where the attack affected. Like, and your finger will move too. But just start at the top.
I got the liver.
Okay, you got liver. Okay, keep going down and just go through top to bottom.
I got the thyroid again.
Okay, keep going.
The old thyroid.
That poor thing takes a beating. Let me tell you.
Keeps on ticking.
That's right.
You got two of them.
I got the stomach, the thyroid, and the liver.
Stomach, thyroid, and liver. Okay. Those are the ones. Bring them back. See, see how that's just fast. Like you don't have. It's not daunting. You don't have to feel like, oh, I got to go through all my organs. It just isn't like that. You know, like learn to scan quick. Boom.
Right.
That speed is everything. People don't realize that it's the amount of stuff you can cure in the smallest amount of time. That's what cures cancer. You know, that's how you cure something serious. You're going to be fast. Fast, fast, fast.
Fast relief. Okay. Where was I? Okay, great. Do you need... Have you attacked anybody else today?
Have I attacked?
Have you attacked?
Not yet.
Good.
Still got a few more hours.
You almost made it through the day. Okay, so if you do, then you can apologize or take some other action. All right, so you finished that one. Attack symptoms. Assault. There's something here about assault. Let's go look at that. Assault is different than attack. People assault each other to slow or destroy the success. Creates additional karma, hooks people in, gets in the way of results, and can be part of your counter mission. Cause many other problems. I've done this. Assaults are always on an achievement. You assault things people are intending to achieve. Okay, do you see that's different than the attack? Attacked is different. You can be attacked is just like as simple as having a bad thought about someone. Where assault is actually where you're attacking their achievement. You don't seem like a person who assaults much, but have you been assaulted? The person who is assaulting does not realize what he or she is doing. The assault can even seem like trying to help the person. I've been assaulted, or going after a result. For example, someone asking you constant questions can actually be leveling an assault against you and your work.
Right.
Does that ring true for you?
And this is why I never answer anybody's questions. I just tell people what they need to know. I never answer questions. No Q&A.
No Q&A.
So do you see any time that you assaulted anyone?
Well, test. Have I assaulted anyone within the last 24 hours? Has anyone assaulted me?
Okay. Have I insulted any? In
And,
the last
don't
quest-
look at things. It's easier to test them. Don't try to see things until after you test and then look. If you get a signal, then look and see if you can see it.
Have I assaulted anyone?
No, I haven't assaulted anyone.
Good. Has anybody assaulted you?
Has anyone assaulted me? No. assault free.
So a lot of this assault has to do with developing ways of supporting people in their achievements, like and getting your results. Okay, so the difference between attack and are you clear about the difference between attack and assault?
Attack is when you send a demon at somebody. And by the way, people who send demons don't necessarily have negative thoughts. You know, or
sending demon sounds worse than assaulting.
It isn't. They're both bad. It's just, you know, they're totally different, not really comparable, and both bad. But when people send demons, they're just like, you know, it doesn't necessarily even have to be about their counter mission. It's just something that they're, you know.
It's a bad habit.
It can be anything. They're trying to help you. They feel helpless. They don't know how to take care of you. Like parents send demons at their children, children at their parents. It just goes on and on. You know, they do it in lieu of successful behaviors. It's basically an immune dysfunction. They're trying to immunize themselves or the other person.
I think maybe the trauma I had last Friday was an attack rather than an assault. I attacked somebody. I attacked somebody.
Okay, so did you heal that person?
I got rid of it.
Okay.
But now I got to talk to that person.
Okay.
Test this question. Test this question. Hold up your hand so we can see your test. Test this question. Do I have to talk to that person?
I already did. I already tested that, but
do I have to test it right now? Do I have to talk to that person?
Do I have to talk to this person? Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it'll be pretty easy. It's my daughter. She's just in the other room, so.
Test, do I need to apologize?
Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to apologize. Yeah.
Yeah, apology is curative.
Yeah, I know, it is.
She's already feeling it. Okay, if you go back to that page on skill 6,
Okay.
the lessons, go ahead and test down the other column or see if there's any more.
Okay. There's a lot in this section. Okay, so color clearing defeats destiny, dimensional channeling. Ugh. All right, I got dimensional channeling. I was hoping I didn't get that one.
Yeah, me too. Dimensional return. Is there are there certain dimensions that you go to?
I don't know anything about these dimensions.
I know. Wow.
Well, you're about to learn something about them, though, aren't you?
Yikes.
This is it. Now you're going to learn about them.
Okay, so within this list, okay, questionable dimensional usage, return channeling, dimensional return alert, dimensions reciprocal. I think it's the first one, questionable dimensional usage, return, and channeling.
Yeah, that's the one I got too. Okay, well, there's 144 dimensions that we work with. Actually, there's more than that, but basically some of them are questionable. That's why you tested this one. I mean, they're not that, good to operate from.
There are actually 148 dimensions, including the pre, and pre-zero dimensions, and the zero dimension. But anyway,
including when you were just an idea in someone's
right
head.
now, a good thing to do right now would be just to say, can I go to the 144th dimension? See if you get a signal on that. Can I go to the 144th dimension?
Can I go to the 144th dimension? Yes, I guess I can.
Go ahead and do it.
Okay,
Okay.
both of you go to the 144th dimension.
I'm taking myself to the 144th dimension.
Me too.
No stopping for gas on the 8th dimension.
Test if you're there.
I'm there.
Me too.
Okay, describe what it's like on the 144th dimension.
I feel clear.
Yeah, I feel less interested in anything below the 144th dimension.
Can we stay here all the time?
I know, exactly. I don't feel like...
I didn't hear the word you said, Jen, when you said how it felt. You said, I feel...
Clear.
Clear, okay.
Clear.
You can go there and you'll be clear when you're there. Are you clear about anything in particular? And it's okay to say no to that. It's just asking.
Yeah, I feel, well, I mean, this would take a lot of backstory, but there are some decisions that my family's making that I now feel clear about.
Yes, because when you have that perspective from the 144th dimension,
Yeah.
you simply don't care about anything as much.
That's exactly it. But I don't care doesn't sound so good.
Well, see, that's right.
But it's it. That's really
Not
it.
at effect.
When people hear we say we don't care, they go, "Well, God, that's sick," you know.
I know. It's a good thing.
Bring your mic back.
Okay, better.
Better, better, better.
Yeah.
What's up with this thing?
So now you've learned something about the dimensions.
That's weird.
Yeah, I did.
You know, this is a good thing to learn. Now the question, see, that now we've got to get into. Like, Barb, try to find what dimension she channels.
I mean, I get a test on it, but see if you ever channel. I'll just ask you a couple, okay?
Okay.
Do you channel the 4th dimension?
I get a no.
Okay, good. I get a no to the 5th,
No.
8th,
No.
13th.
I like that number.
I know.
Okay.
It's, get a yes on that one though?
Okay, hold on. Do I channel the 13th dimension? No.
No? Okay. How about the 10th?
I channel the 10th dimension. Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
That would make sense given your profession. It's the dimension of extremes. I always think of it as the hero dimension. Except
Definitely as extreme as, yeah.
Yeah, except you're the hero of like a situation that you created in the first place. You know what I mean? Like you solve a problem that you created. So it's,
Right, yeah, isn't that cool?
yeah, I do that. Yeah, so it's like
do it all.
it's like close calls. So remove the tendency to channel or be on the 10th dimension.
Okay. Done, gone, like that.
John? Okay, good. Do you have a tendency to use or channel the 12th dimension?
No.
16th?
Yes?
That one has to do with success and failure and disaster.
Kind of like extremes.
Yeah, similar. Okay, that's interesting, yeah. So go ahead and, can you channel any times that that's happened to you or that you've done that? Like had extreme ideas about success, failure, disaster. I have that one.
Oh yeah, I have the perfectionism.
Yeah.
No, it's just so stupid. Okay.
All right, remove the tendency to channel or use the 16th dimension.
Okay. Okay.
Great. Do you channel or use the 18th dimension?
No.
21st. I'm just picking the ones that are slightly questionable. 26th.
No.
Okay, great.
How many are questionable? I mean, we got 144.
We covered most of the questionable ones.
Okay. What are the ones you want to channel? That would be
The
good.
ones that I remember, especially for women, are the 27th is a good one. I mean, 27th has to do with karmic authority, especially as a teacher for you. That's a good one to use. Where you just, deliver the information. Nobody has any questions because you're the karmic authority on this topic. Your camera kind of froze, by the way. I'm not sure what that's about. But then the other one for is good is the 42nd.
Okay.
That's like when you're with your children and your husband and stuff. It's like assertiveness and graciousness. It's good for women. It's like instead of being bitchy or like bossy, it's just being assertive yet gracious.
Yeah.
That's the 42nd.
Oh, Jen, you should wait. Let's stop. Let's pause a minute. Just turn your camera off and turn it back on.
Okay. Better?
We'll tell you in a second. Barb, you can continue on with her and see if this comes on.
I was thinking, like, how we do that prayer, I'm on the best side of my highest dimension?
Well, you can just go back to the 144th dimension. See, you both have access to it. Some of the people in that meeting don't. That's why we have that prayer.
Right.
If somebody has the access, you just do that. Go to the.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe the best thing for us is just to practice being on the 144th dimension all day.
Yeah.
And that would make things easier.
Yeah, because what happens is you may only be there for. Yeah, you may only be there for a minute, but then it sort of affects everything you do forever. And for the rest of the day, and then you guys just keep going back there.
I think this is the answer to everything right there.
Well put, Jen. You have a way of saying these things, and that is very, very good. It's the answer to it. That's great, yeah.
Actually, you could think of the website that way, that it's like learning what takes you off the 144th dimension. If 144th dimension is being cured all the time, then the whole website is studying what takes you off that place.
Well, you see, it may not be obvious to you yet, but when you're on the 144th dimension, you're totally focused on God.
Right.
So everything else goes into perspective, and nothing is as important as it once was. People make things more important than God.
Right.
I feel like from the 144th dimension, all the other ones kind of look like some sort of drama. Like they have to do with your ego, or like I get to the 13th dimension sometimes. It's like when you think someone's being mean to you or you're being mean to them. Those kind of things. Being reasonable. Okay, well, yeah, I think the solution is just stay in the 104th dimension. Yeah, I'm going back there myself.
Yeah.
Suddenly it's hard to look at the computer. The computer's probably only 141st dimensional or something. You'll be attracted to different kind of people and foods and activities.
Yeah.
This.
It's just it's a little fleeting though. I know this whole dimension it makes sense now.
Yeah,
Cool.
but maybe it doesn't have to be fleeting, so we can make it
Right.
more
Exactly.
everyday thing.
Put that into my arsenal or my
Yeah, so go ahead and install the reflex to go to the 144th dimension when you're under attack or just doing your thing.
Okay. Done.
Okay, me too.
Now, do you think if you're on that dimension, do these attacks not really affect you so much?
Yeah.
No, they don't affect you. If you're
Right.
if you're actually on the dimension. See, basically, I don't know if you've ever noticed that people don't affect me.
I do notice that.
Yeah, like
It's
a lot of
great.
people, they wonder, like, why doesn't Bayard care what anybody thinks?
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm out there waving my I cured herpes cap at my neighbors, you know.
Well, did you see that movie As Good as It Gets with Jack Nicholson?
Oh God, I love that movie.
Yeah, you could be brothers.
Greg was sitting next to Jack Nicholson at a film festival in the front row.
Yeah.
It was a Jack Nicholson movie. Jack Nicholson gets up during the movie and he's like walking in front of the screen, so the thing is projecting on him. And he's looking back at himself on the screen, and then he's looking at the audience, and he's going, "What's going on here?" You know. That's the kind.
He's great.
That's the kind of guy. He's a crazy man. You know. You gotta love
Yeah,
him.
he could.
Well, okay. This has been a wonderful meeting to have with you.
It's turned out. Thank you.
Now, in conclusion, just some personal matters, that I can get into with you for a moment. I really wanted to thank you for that Nate, the Super Nate decal.
Oh, cool.
I tell you.
Did you asked what his platform was, then after the meeting I thought about it.
Well,
and I thought, oh, that's his platform.
Yeah, but that was brilliant, absolutely brilliant, Well, I wrote something as a stated platform for his Twitter. So and I put it on the... This movie was given to you by HUM, the World Ministry of IMMUNICS, which enables you to cure medically incurable diseases. We also produce the Cure Drive and the iCollege of IMMUNICS. This is the home page. And as you see here, the movie that starts playing automatically when the page opens is a 3-hour tutorial film, which underneath it is the beginning of a series of movies. If you click on these links, you go to another movie that's a continuation of the tutorial, showing different aspects of the things that people need to get into when they cure things. The movie shows many people curing things. You'll find complete cure tutorials on the home page. Under the group at the top is another, this is a video and text tutorial, and if you click on the link, you'll see it has 10 lessons, and you can click on each lesson and you'll see that the lessons are movies interspersed with explanations. And if you continue scrolling down the home page, you'll find a huge bank of movies of people curing things. Here's one of someone curing multiple sclerosis that you can click on and these play. Hopefully this one will play in a moment. There it is. So that woman cured PPMS and MS. Here you'll find people from every continent: Europe, the US, Asia, Canada. This woman cured shingles, and in this particular movie that's what she's demonstrating. And at the top of the home page you will find links to the cure meetings that we have every week. 9 p.m. New York time, Rome time 8 p.m. Underneath the cure meetings you'll find a link to friend me. It's actually Byard. I'm Byard speaking to you on Facebook, and you'll meet many people who are my Facebook friends there who have cured various diseases. Many of us have cured herpes, which is what I cured. Also there, if you have trouble getting signals, there is a whole bank of movies that focus on people who are just starting to get their first signals. Many of these people went on to bigger and better things, and you see them in other movies. But these are movies about their signals, how they got their first signals. At the very top of the home page, you will find above the masthead a link to the cure shows. And we documented people curing things on, we did this on the phone. There are shows on about 75 diseases, and the diseases are listed alphabetically, as you can see. You actually hear the people curing these diseases during these shows. That's post-traumatic stress syndrome from 9/11, the catastrophe. We have a show on that, and fever, somebody curing the fever, several people curing fibromyalgia, flu. We had a flu hotline, and there are many people. These people are actually curing flu, and the flu stops. It clears up during the 15 or 20 minutes of the call. It doesn't take long to cure the flu. Over here you have paralysis, parasitic parenting, Parkinson's disease. When you cure something, please join your voice with the voices of the many people who came before you by reporting your cure in our poll, which you can do right above the tally of the cures that people have reported is here at the top. And as you can see, there's a little link here. And if you click on that, you will come to a form that enables you to report your cure. This page is the hub of the Web College, and as you can see, there are detailed lessons on how to remove viruses, cure cancer, end trauma, recode your DNA, reclaim your organs, and other issues that people are interested in, such as the safety web. These are the main lessons of the Web College. And there are also movies here. Here's a movie on the right here of a doctor who actually years ago cured the flu on camera. So you can click on these two and play. He's demonstrating how he's doing it. They filmed him in his office. We've tried to provide you with everything you need here, and I wish you happy curing. Please be in touch with us.